What up, y'all? It's your boy Infamous, but you call me Infamous. Welcome back. Alright, I finally had time to review Red 1. I went and actually saw this movie in the theaters. This movie stars Chris Evans, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Lucy Liu, and J.K. Simmons. At first I had doubts about this movie at first, but this movie surpassed my expectations. So, like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, check me out, do nerd. The links to everything is down below. The movie starts back at least 30 years ago by a kid named Jack O'Malley. Jack O'Malley was with his aunts and uncle's place for Christmas, and he pretty much was showing his cousins that they're all being played and Santa Claus is not real. He kind of did get caught, and his uncle tried to tell him that Santa Claus is coming, kid. And Jack is a little skeptic about Santa Claus being real because he don't think he's real, and he's trying to get the uncle to explain how Santa Claus really go around the world delivering presents. The uncle told him to just believe and try not to get on the naughty list, but Jack doesn't care, so he went downstairs, ate up all the cookies, and drank the milk. 30 years later, Jack has become some sort of mercenary hacker dude. He called himself the Wolf. He was on his way to go to this little lab somewhere, and he kind of was owing some sort of mobster some money for some I guess some gambling money, I guess. And he pretty much was on the phone with this mobster dude and pretty much told him that he'll double the money. Jack came up with a plan to steal the information. He pretty much had to cause a little ruckus in order for him to do that by one spilling his coffee onto some sort of electrical outlet, causing a fire, causing security to come out and extinguish it. And he kind of had to snatch some lady's key card. He made his way inside this computer lab, and he had to install some sort of weird hacking device in. And pretty much he just did that, let it suck out the data, and let it go into that thing, and then he was out. Also, he kind of took candy from a baby. We head to the mall, and everyone was doing their Christmas shopping. Everyone was fighting over gifts, doing their last minute Christmas shopping. Santa Claus and his pal Cal. Cal is one of Santa's elves. We didn't know that it's an acronym. It stands for extremely large and formidable. Cal is the chief of the elf crew, and pretty much he was in charge of protecting Santa. Cal was looking around and seeing everyone being so mean to each other, so horrible around Christmas. Eventually there was a group of kids and their mom kind of showing Santa that hey, they brought him fresh cookies, and it was Santa's favorite cookies. And eventually this influencer dude who was being a jerk was trying to get Santa Claus to put on a t-shirt. The Cal kind of told him off. After Santa and Cal was kind of done, they were pretty much on their way to this military base. The military had been working with Santa Claus and pretty much again holding his reindeer in the sleigh in some sort of hangar. Cal and Santa pretty much traveled at light speed and head to the North Pole. Everyone in the North Pole was working really hard, and knowing that the missus was helping a little bit. Later in Santa's little office, the missus was helping them keep his time for how many push-ups he can do in a minute. The dude managed to do at least over 400 push-ups, man. Cal showed up and pretty much is telling Santa that, hey, I just want to retire. Santa want to ask him why, because they've been at this for hundreds of years. Cal's starting to lose hope. I mean, he loves the whole thing. It's just the adults was the problem. The problem is the list keep people are getting worse and worse every year. And Santa pretty much told them that, hey, we do it for the kids and we do it for the adults, even though they're not kids anymore. Cal still want to leave, but Santa insisted one last ride before he actually retired. Back at Jackson's place, he was working on some program. He was also watching some sort of fighting match, and then he got the call from a mysterious client that asked him did you got the location I need you to locate for me? Jack managed to get paid, and he was yes, I got the money, but he kind of said no because the fighter kind of lost, and now he's in trouble now. Back in the North Pole, we see some mysterious guys in some sort of white tactical gear. They were using these plasma cutters to cut through the dome. While Cal was outside looking at Santa's place, he noticed that something strange was going on, that the lights were flickering. Cal called in to see hey, who got eyes on Santa Claus right now? And everyone's freaking out and everyone's panicking because no one had seen red. Cal called it in and called it the whole thing a breach. And he saw the guys taking Santa Claus in some sort of armored vehicle or somewhere. And pretty much Cal was trying to chase him down. Cal kind of got this little bracelet glove thing that can turn any toy real. Also, it can give him super strength as well. After Cal chased down that vehicle and open the hatch and try to get Santa Claus, but it turns out the whole thing was a distraction. The whole North Pole is freaking out, and pretty much they were calling this director of this organization think of it like SHIELD from like Marvel Universe, but like they work with mythical creatures and all that stuff. Zoe's like the director of this place, and pretty much is asking Cal, where's Santa? What the heck is going on? Cal told like Zoe what exactly is going on. Alright, trying to speed things up. They found out that Jack was like the one that hacked the whole thing. They pretty much kidnapped him and pretty much forced him to like help him find Santa Claus because they only got at least a couple hours before like they had to deliver presents. They tracked like one of like the guys that hired him to like some sort of like beach somewhere, and Carol had to like hold the leash the whole time. Turns out that there was this Christmas witch named Grilla. Grilla was like this like she's like hell bent on punishing like every single body that's on the list and everyone who's ever been on the list. Eventually like we had like fights with like snowmen. They managed to defeat the snowman, but like the middle guy kind of like got iced, and they had to like travel to Germany. And also, it turns out Krampus is also Santa Claus's brother, adopted brother, and also like the witch's ex. Actually, they went over there, pretty much challenged him to like some sort of slap fight, but like it didn't end well at first. But they managed to win and got out of there. Grilla kidnapped Santa Claus to like use his magic to like help him like create some snow globes that she was planning to use to like imprison everybody on the list. Jackson was kidnapped and like was put inside the snow globe. Jack went after her son. Cal realized that like Santa did not leave the North Pole, and the fact that the whole North Pole was being taken over. Jack and the son kind of reconciled. Zoe and Cal like went to the North Pole. They managed to free everyone. Get a little epic final fight, and in the end, Jack and his son and Cal kind of like helped Santa Claus like deliver like all the presents for Christmas, and the movie was over. Okay, I gotta admit, man, like Red One, it was a good movie though. And honestly, I liked it. Okay, the scene where pretty much like Cal uses like gauntlet thing to like make like a snowmobile kind of like, that would be cool. I would love for her to have that thing as a Christmas present when I was a kid. I mean, if that thing can like turn anything real, that would be awesome. And not only that, I would definitely take like the shrinking boot, like the boots that makes you like really short and really small. I would definitely like that. I mean, bro, honestly though, the visual effects for like the shrinking scene, I mean, it's kind of similar to like how like the MCU kind of like did like Ant-Man shrinking, but I mean, it's a little different though. I mean, it's more well, it does look a little more cartoony. Well, I would say it look more realistic, while the MCU one, I mean, it kind of does look, I mean, they're both cool in their own right, but in my opinion, though, I mean, I like them both. Okay, guys, just don't judge me on this. Don't judge me on this, right? Lucy Liu, dang, she is still fine, though. I mean, I remember her from, let's see, the Charlie Angels movie from 2003, or I think 2004. I don't know which year it was, but all I know is that she was in one of those movies, man. And wow, she's still attractive, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I had to play a game of Smash and Pass, she's on the Smash list. Like, there ain't no answer but nothing. In order, I kind of like the whole Black Widow thing that she kind of had at the end of the movie. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm just saying, just wow. In order that, I wish that like her character kind of had like an eye patch like Nick Fury. I'm just saying, she kind of has like a Nick Fury kind of character. But hopefully this movie gets like a sequel. Like instead, I mean, I don't know. Should the movie get a sequel? I don't know, man. Like sequels like this to like this kind of movie. In my honest opinion though, I don't think it shouldn't be a sequel, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of like a mixed feelings with this. Long live J.K. Simmons, man. J.K. Simmons, bro, he is the GOAT, man. Like, okay, in case you guys don't remember who J.K. Simmons is, that would be the guy who, like, played J. Jonah Jameson in, like, the original Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. I mean, I remember watching, like, the old Spider-Man movies. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments down below. To all my comic book friends out there, let me know. Should I like review like the original like Spider-Man trilogy or what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like the whole like Christmas Witch. I'm not gonna lie, like when we fully got introduced to her, like with her using her witchy powers to possess that guy. I'm gonna be honest with you, like that was creepy as heck, man. Like wow, that was like pure nightmare fuel. And honestly, I was shocked to like see the Headless Horseman in that movie in the first place. I mean, I know it was a cameo, but like, dang, hopefully, I don't know, maybe we might get a series about like, you know, the Mora organization. Hopefully we get like a little more history to these guys. Because I know that, I mean, I find the whole, like, idea of this interesting, though. I mean, there have been, like these types of stories going on, where there's, like, this secret organization that keeps, like, people from, like, knowing about, like, mythical creatures and, like, paranormal stuff. I mean, I know that there's been stuff like this, But I would love to see like something like this on TV maybe, or at least on streaming. Because let's be honest, no one don't really watch TV anymore. So yeah, I mean I hope they do a series like about Mora. In my opinion. Alright guys, that was it for Rev 1. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, check me out on June Art. Links to everything is down below. Entry Boy, out.